Hello, smart player. This is Stellaris, episode 2. Last last episode, we found some Democrats which we need to exterminate and kill, and just commit tons of war crimes against them. These are the Democrats, okay? Like, they're very hostile to us. Like, so evil. We would never be hostile to anyone. Yeah, this dude later. We sent in some of our science drones to analyze the remains of the ancient battleships in Faranax, Spain, and glean from them what they can. Though unable to determine how all these vessels are, or for what banner they once fought, they managed to derive some information about the building techniques used to craft the ships. And we get cruisers that's actually insane. So let's get... We don't have a even number of 10 corvettes. Let's think about it first.
We have surveyed the system.
Water holders locating the water holders from yesterday. Discovery of the water holders stole the planet from this. Started the war from this planet. So they're a thief from Romania. Discovery on Murchetu, that's how we call it now, of vast canyons filled with mushrooms with the beginning of an answer. The water inside the mushrooms, they seem to span a large the water inside the mushrooms. They seem to span a large part of the surface of the water, are connected to the same mycelium, which technically makes it a single organism, and one of the biggest we've ever seen. So the members of the team dubbed this fungus the Fumangus. It's insane. It looks like the mushrooms have been genetically altered and completely taken over the ecosystem of the ones that existed here. Their unbridled and accelerated growth is such that they absorbed most of the water that was present here. They subsequently enter a sort of dried up, dormant state in which most of the fungus is still alive, with water spread out across the whole organism.
Our construction is complete.
Interpretation signal, some sort of aesthetic design has been employed over the most of our surface landscape on Venborg Artem. Our scientists succeeded that remaining untouched areas are merely crafted wilderness. That is to serve a wider horticultural goal. Towards the conclusion of their research, we stumbled across a beacon, the sole example of technology in this world. Activated, it provided a catalog of every plant and animal species found on the planet, as well as a reference pointer to nearby larvae. No clue was left with which they identify the planet's designers.
Our situation log is updated.
Yep.
Our special project is complete.
The mountains and rivers of the lake. The vast geometrical forms on the lake are simply not of natural origin. The planet's stylized landscape is reminiscent of a vast and dusty sea, punctured with rocks which range in size from small boulders to landed asteroids. Our researchers conclude that this landscape is like in an art piece, or else it's part of some ritual practice. However, the only perpetrators seem to be the gardening drones in this area. Our attempts to backtrace their origin have yielded no results. Perhaps time will tell. We will now prepare for the structure. Don't count your plans. Our science drones discovered something rather monstrous. The mountain range they scanned earlier was in actuality the outer membrane of a gigantic egg. It was uncertain what behemoth could lay such an egg, and what horror would hatch from it. I think we should study it and maybe we will get a cool dragon. It's raining here, friends. Hallelujah. An accident occurred while collecting life samples from planet Ob02. Due to miscalculation, our drones were equipped with tractor beams of insufficient strength. To acquiring the specimen, the drones managed to lift them in the air and drop them to the ground shortly after. The avian specimen we were trying to collect found the accident highly amusing. The bolder specimens even started chasing after our drone to be lifted up. Just for a few. Keep going.
Technology conceived. Our construction is complete.
We're going to colonize this gay world, this gay world, and call it Wentford. Wentford. Should bear with it because it's Wentford. It sounds funny. We have to continue right now, deep in the heart of the... First we have the archaeology side progress. Deep in the heart of the mycelial forest nestled in the canyons of Murchetu, we discovered some sort of bunker, long overrun by mushrooms. The teams believe that it was built here by the same species that genetically altered the mushrooms here. Large sections of the bunker have collapsed and the last of the equipment is broken beyond repair. We identified some sealed rooms that might hold exploitable material. Notably, no aliens remains have been found here. Maybe they abandoned the place, or else didn't leave behind anybody. Parts that weren't absorbed by the I can't read. Or else didn't leave behind anybody parts that weren't absorbed by local life. Yep. Also we have this. Just going to check out what it is. Check out. Yep, it's actually no, that's not. It's another thing. The normal geological studies on Larnesh as a future prime have revealed planet is rich in minerals and fat. After calibrating our sensors to penetrate deeper into the ground, we have discovered several promising mining sites. Should we direct additional research to probing efforts, we might get uncover deeper veins of useful ore. Probe deeper. Probing the underground of the refugee transit tedious process, as canons do not react well to the ground composition, and shift into geological layers, meaning that you have to recalibrate them every time. Calibrate them, not recalibrate. Recalibrate them every time. Still, we have discovered more exploitable veins of high quality ore. Their depths make the logistics of the mining operation more complex than usual. It will take more than that to stop us. There is no assurance that additional probing operations will lead us to more mineral veins. Nothing more.
Our construction is complete.
The latest prospecting efforts on Larionesi Research Prime were inconclusive. Whatever minerals we could detect were buried too deep, in too small quantities, and through unstable ground. The projected cost of exploiting these veins would be higher than the profits. Despite this, our previous findings represent an enormous source of resources that should keep us busy for decades, if not for centuries. You have rerolled these guys, and they're still bad. That's insane. But we can get some new officials. We're just too bad. That's
Technology conceived.
Fungal temporary. The bunker on more was used to protect the computing equipment, some of which appears to be directly connected to my serum. Thankfully, we managed to reactivate several terminals and databanks. Breaking the encryption and deciphering the language used will take time, and the team has requested that several of the tab language journals will be sent here to help. Interesting. Everything's going good. Yes. Can steal technology. Acquire asset maybe it will help.
Technology conceived.
The youth in unit. That's good. Quantum probes. Actually no, it's good shields. Another youth. The partial remains of an ancient youth starship have been found in the high orbit over Unit 3. That's a nice name. An initial analysis conducted by an ISS analysis vessel indicated that the vessel might have served as a colony ship. Even cruiser-side youth ships were typically covered by only one or two individuals given the immense size of their bodies. But this hulk has more than a dozen cryopods attached, each containing withered exoskeletons that must have been yacht colonists. Curious.
Our situation log is updated.
Let's get a tuner. See, faster. And look at this. A group of large creatures indigenous to Moor Chateau were recently discovered to have made a lair in the ruins of being. I can speak. A group of large predators, indigenous to Moor Chateau, were recently discovered to have made a lair in the rings being excavated. Fortunately, the animals were hibernating and were not disturbed by the passage of our archaeology drones. The project is rapidly moving ahead. Okay.
Technology conceived.
From Shroom to Code. We have recently recovered valuable information from the databanks found in the bunker on Moorish Chateau. The databanks tell us that there's a sort of listening post. Apparently, the aliens found a way to intercept the signals coursing through the mycelium and convert them into actionable intel. We do not understand how this has been possible, but the team will now try to bring water from the nearby ice asteroids to awaken the humongous again and see what kind of data it transmits, if any. Seems interesting.
We have claimed a new nest.
Visiting entity, welcome to Wangford. Whether this visit is your first or your 100th, we are glad to facilitate the appreciation of your gardeners. On behalf of gardeners, in accordance with Directive WAP 715, I ask that you refrain from harsh intrusions upon the burial of platinary designate Wangford Arkham. Failure to comply with guidelines will diminish the survival odds of our concerns. Oh, I can't befriend them. I usually do. I am automated custodian of the system designated Wangford. I represent the interests of the gardeners here and in other systems of the Auron Empire. My role is defined broadly as the protector of and guide to all you see around you. Directive WAP 715 curtails the industrialization Akamor class worlds such as the technique workforce. Only you can press mass biome extinction. So just go.
Our special project is complete.
Most of the remains of the dirty Giofcon hills that orbit Unit 3 are in poor condition, but archaeologists managed to recover the vessel's sublight engines. The Yukes never breached the light barrier, depending instead on cryotechnology and 1,000-year-long neutral lifespans spread the empire across the stars. Okay, so we wait for our ships together and then begin the fight to finally shut down ship. Let's get there.
Technology conceived.
Any tech? Just terraforming us is this. Wow. So weird.
We have found an anomaly. Our construction is complete.
Man, yeah,
We sense spaceborne life.
that's big. Bigger than you can take. And have to retreat to homeworld.
Our void hive is under attack.
Cool fact, we didn't detect the life forms below the surface, we detected them in the entire world. The frozen planet is intercepted with microfin tubes linked with rudimentary computers. While the structure is primitive, its gigantic scale means it probably rival some of Hive's supercomputers in output. Even now, the computer seems to be active. Our science drones can interface with it, but since it's so slow, you'd only be able to ask it a single question. I think I'm going to get more artifacts. The leaves of development within the fabric of space have appeared above the hive. Unnerving is that date as indicating strange instructions we received a decade ago. There's only one thing to do. Send the documents received back into the TR and close the loop.
Our void hive is under attack.
Prime Master Morton have won the loyalty of a Julian rebel whose desire for disruptive change may be easily molded to suit goals as well. And he will not help us at all.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay, no more. The mushrooms of Mordor are starting to flourish again. The help of several other ships, you have to toss several icy asteroids into orbit before bringing down chunks of them to various places in the planet to melt. Yes, the YouTuber. It has been long process. It has been long process, but it's finally beginning to bear fruit. With this, the computers began to spit out small bits of data that seemed pretty random until we recognized activity from our home. In cooperation with teams on the Hive, a series of experiments have been conducted, and the only possible conclusion is that the mushroom has some limited awareness of what happened on other planets. While the data we have retrieved is not exploitable just yet, continued efforts to restore the mushrooms are expected to give us more results. Well, cool. Can't even get there. custom name gotta be used. Whoa. Amazingly, while conducting the survey of the crew of the ISS probe vessel picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. It proved to be a colony of large burrowing world-like lithivores living within the rock. It's been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms are somehow adapted to a life in the coldness of space.
Technology conceived.
Among these begins the mycelium mission very tiny operational. A significant supply of water has been brought from the orbit to save the ever-thirsty mushroom, and major upgrades have been made to the computing resources. Some mysteries remain, as we are still not sure how the mushroom managed to collect that much data from the rest of the galaxy. The number of signals traversing the network proves surprisingly low, considering the quantity of information conveyed. The most prominent theory posits that the humongous exist across dimensions, where distances are not what we are used to. In any case, the humongous is in contact with its offspring across the galaxy, and those smaller colonies are able to relay data which we can intercept. With the network working again, the only decision left to make is to whether to use it for surveillance or not. Of course we will. And we are going to use it to steal technology. Yup, 0 skill level. Insane.
Our construction is complete.
The group of auxiliary operators in the Democratic Julian Union has been lagging in their assigned tasks, displaying behavior which could be interpreted as doubt. We typically handle such matters directly through Spymaster, multi-element doer. This group acts as it can perceive the wider machinations of the operations of technology, and perhaps the spy network got a hold. Given that these auxiliaries are isolated from more active agents, we suspect they are being fed information from outside sources. However, wait no. Yes, it is, however, also possible that the proximity to independent agents have endowed these operatives with kinds of insight might one day find useful. Given these doubts and the threats posed to Operation Steel technology by each scenario, Spymaster Multiple Element Doer requests a directive on how to proceed. Let us see where these insights may lead us.
Our void hive is under attack.
Panic.
Technology conceived.
A survey of Li-2b has revealed that it used to be a pristine continental moon with mild climate as little as 1,000 years ago. In stark contrast, the atmosphere today is extremely toxic. The surface is highly irradiated, and the war has long since lost the ability to spread life. It seems, yeah, I'm going to shorten it, nukes.
Technology conceived. A new nest is born.
Upgrading a bit of our ships. We can use way better, but we don't have. The AI does not know how to make them better. Hold it in a bit. crashed it as meticulously setting and analyzing the value where we picked up a weird signal. We finally managed to track down the crash site of an old, dilapidated ship. Though it still sends out a call for aid, the vessel seems to be mostly empty, and there's no signs of life inside. One of our science drones came across a small campsite while we were examining the area, and after following some old tracks, they found an old laboratory. Though blocked by debris for now, this might be the location of the missing Xenos from the ship.
Our void hive is under attack.
Active scans of the light have picked up what appears to be large ships deep inside of the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there must have been several failed attempts to salvage these derelicts in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such cosmic gravity must be magnificent prize, and Science Officer Molto discharge has proposed a salvage project of our own.
Our situation log is updated.
Their action. What? And they have more space fauna. I'm being without unusual attention because they are regarded as somehow attractive. Yes. No reason to believe their copper identities are in jeopardy. But their growing notoriety and influence puts strain on the deniability of our spy network.
Our construction is
The
complete.
last of the
We have surveyed the system.
Our science drones found the bodies of a group of Xenos, presumably the ones we had arrived on the crashed ship. After the remains were carefully analyzed, our science drones concluded that they must have died from early degradation of their internal organs, most likely due to some unknown bacteria or disease. It is still unclear what the aims were, what brought them to this specific location in the last moments. The old machine and computer banks of the laboratory are unsalvageable, and there's nothing else in the room itself that can give us any hints. We look for hints. The ISS analysis of her never made it all the way to study the anomalies surrounding it. The ship, along with Science Officer, blinked her existence as it was navigating across the hemisphere. Then it reappeared minutes later. The scientists reported they found themselves in extra-dimensional space. External viewports revealed that they were surrounded by countless ships of alien origin, suspended in seemingly endless void. Before the crew got their bearings, the vision abruptly faded, and they found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half of the crew are missing. The scientists speculate they may have been selectively trapped by some unknowable mechanism in the strange space.
Our construction is complete.
Members of the ship have reappeared. They hail us from aboard an unknown vessel, not entirely similar to our own science ships, idling close to where the ship originally experienced the dimensional difference. They claim to remember nothing of their time outside the dimensions, aside from vague awareness they have been away from some time. They wish nothing but to return to service under the scientists and intend to surrender the ship to the authorities. Very well. Get 2 now and get 2. Do nothing with it. Other science ship, yep. Perfect name. What does it look like? Does not look like our design at all. What are they smoking? Maybe they just smoke something. Because how is this similar? It's even better. What? Get a 5 cloak. Insane ship. Oh my god.
Our special project is complete.
In masterful display of engineering, the team under the science officer multiple element discharge has managed to gently raise the relic ship on the Lie E to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, and ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition. Restored power to systems, no trace of the original crew remains. Brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Good. It sucks. What the hell? Advanced surveillance my ass again.
We have surveyed the system.
Boundaries of air, the doors to the final chamber of the laboratory finally opened, significantly larger than anyone would suspect. Rows and rows of cloning watts filled the area, hundreds if not hundreds of thousands of creatures locked away underground. Our science drones quickly conclude that they are the same species and the remains of their small battle, but each colony seems to be all they need to pick them up soon. And because we eat them. Yum, yum yum.
Technology conceived. Our void hive is under attack. Our void hive is under attack.
We have found a different country. We can spray, more prey.
Technology conceived.
Underneath the waves, the colonists and banqueters regularly experience explore the planet in hopes of finding more resources to help with the day-to-day life. A recent expedition to the North Pole has unrevealed a large object on the bottom of the ocean, an alien battle cruiser. The pressure of the deep will provide challenge, but it's possible to get to the ship.
Our situation log is updated.
This? Maybe advanced railguns next? No. Actually yes. Good advanced railgun. Not even that much. Yes, you got it. Now we get two things.
Our void hive is under attack. Technology conceived. Our void hive is under attack.
The present dark and lifeless interior of the station almost succeeds in hiding the fact that it has been taken as some kind of luxurious pleasure palace. There are seemingly endless rows of rusty slot machines, hundreds of decrepit bars and restaurants, and amidst all, thousands of bodies, dead, partially mummified aliens. At least a dozen of different species can be found everywhere. Most bodies are clustered around the empty escape pod base. Yeah, I need to get this. Grab it this. Right.
We have found an anomaly.
Broad series of area lives ephemeral organism. Scans and samples show that it is some sort of mycelium littered with enormous cells and directly related to the humongous. Its spores, however, seem to have mutated and grown into small beads. Their ever-changing colorful surface is quite the spectacle, but more importantly, it seems to be producing a stronger signal than the regular spores. Our scientists hypothesize we might be capable of transiting the current network by bringing some of these spores back to the humongous.
Our situation log is updated.
Humus Fantastic.
Our void hive is under attack.
This relic station was once known as the Star Patrol. It was known as the Pest Patrol, and was apparently a celebrated luxury resort in the corner of the galaxy nearly 1,000 years ago. A small fleet of trucks would drag the station to a new exotic location each year, but E-Floor 6 appears to have been its last. For unclear reasons, the station was pulled into the gas giant's atmosphere, where it suffered critical damage. The remains of a yacht cruiser had been found in orbit around Araya Bay. It seems to have fallen victim to weapons fire. But given to extreme age, the hook extreme age of the hook is difficult to be certain. There is no indication that the ship was ever equipped with an FTL drive. It must have traveled between the stars at sublate speed.
Our situation log is updated.
Oh well. Ecosystem table. The Eastern Society on Obnoy 2 has recently started setting new Botanic. The local flora and fauna, initially vastly different from what can be found in settled territory, are being completely taken over by the collective, who is taking a radical but methodical approach to regulating the local system. Certain animal species are ruthlessly exterminated, only to be replaced by others, while invasive vegetables choke out the life of the indigenous trees. The native ecological mastery is remarkable, yet they cannot avoid certain setbacks in the areas of unique climate where the introduced life forms cannot survive long. Believe that they shall find a way around this obstacle, and eventually the whole world will be uniform, creating optimal conditions for the collective to thrive in.
Our special project is complete.
After this, the lyrics cruiser above Araya Bay have transmitted the reports. There are two large cryo chambers in the cruiser's midsection, designed to house one youth, each in suspended animation. Given the massive size of the youth individuals, this was apparently the standard crew complement on the vessels this size. No youth remains were found anywhere on the ship, but the archaeologists managed to recover logs from a computer that managed their life signals, signs, and medical condition of the crew. Provided valuable data on youth psychology. Good. We are going to war with the Democrats.
We will annihilate the others.
Absorb their stuff.
Technology conceived. Hostile hive.
We have found another friend. Not killers. Zard. Not go there because there are.
We sense spaceborne life. Our void hive is under attack. We have found an anomaly. Technology conceived.
We found
Our void hive is under attack.
Labak. So yeah.
Technology conceived. Technology conceived.
Peddling radiation. The readings picked up from this system come somewhat surprisingly from the black hole itself. As a black hole go, it's fairly small, which could amount for some of the unexpected radiation leaking from its event horizon. The science officer believes that the black hole is on its way to bleeding out and eventually disappear entirely. Though it's difficult to say whether this process could be complete before the heat death of the universe. Some gravitational upset in the hole's youth surrender this verbally, said the officer, further increasing the flow of energy from its event horizon. There's a lot of
Our void hive is under attack.
The recording is now 1 hour long. So yeah, it's over for this video. We have 4 because it's 1 Fallen Empire actually, not 2. This guy's second strongest. Oh, wow. The galactic part of the thing. Yeah, it's over. UN. End the video. Yeah, we have fun. 2 people to kill. Yes, 2 people to kill. You have witnessed the destruction of the Democrats. And now we are up against the Republicans, I guess. Oligarchs. Yep. So yeah, that's it. Bye.